Canada's economy is facing significant headwinds. While not officially in a recession, the country is experiencing recession-like pressures. These pressures are evident in the decline in per capita output. Unemployment is also on the rise. Although population growth has prevented a complete GDP decline, household spending has weakened. This economic climate has created uncertainty for businesses and individuals alike. The Bank of Canada has responded to these challenges by cutting interest rates. These cuts aim to stimulate economic activity and alleviate pressure on households. However, the effectiveness of these measures remains to be seen. The current economic climate demands careful monitoring and a proactive approach to policymaking. The decline in per capita output is a worrying sign. It suggests that the Canadian economy is not growing as fast as its population. This trend, if it continues, could lead to lower living standards for Canadians. Furthermore, rising unemployment adds to the economic anxiety. It is crucial for policymakers to address these issues head-on. One of the most pressing issues facing the Canadian economy is the sharp decline in labour productivity. Productivity, measured as output per worker, has been stagnant for several years. This decline is a serious concern because it directly impacts economic growth and living standards. When workers are less productive, it means they are producing less output for the same amount of input. Several factors contribute to this alarming trend. Insufficient investment in new technologies and equipment is a key factor. Businesses have been hesitant to invest, leading to a decline in productivity-enhancing tools. Additionally, a lack of innovation is hindering productivity growth. Canada needs to foster a more innovative environment to boost productivity. Furthermore, structural issues within the economy are also playing a role. These issues include labour market rigidities, regulatory burdens, and a lack of competition in certain sectors. Addressing these structural problems is crucial for improving productivity. The decline in productivity is a complex issue with no easy solutions. The decline in labour productivity has a direct impact on the living standards of Canadians. When productivity stagnates, it means that wages and salaries grow at a slower pace. This leads to a decline in purchasing power and a lower standard of living. Canadians are feeling the pinch of this productivity slump. The declining purchasing power of Canadians is evident in various aspects of their lives. Housing affordability has become a major concern, particularly in major cities. The cost of living is rising faster than wages, making it difficult for many Canadians to make ends meet. The decline in productivity is a major factor contributing to these challenges. Moreover, the lack of productivity growth is putting pressure on government finances. When the economy is not growing at a healthy pace, it generates less tax revenue. This makes it challenging for the government to fund essential services such as healthcare and education. The impact of declining productivity is widespread. Adding to the economic challenges facing Canada is the rising unemployment rate. The unemployment rate has been steadily increasing in recent months, raising concerns about the health of the labour market. Job losses have been reported in various sectors, including manufacturing, retail, and energy. This trend is a cause for concern. Several factors are contributing to the rise in unemployment. The global economic slowdown is having an impact on Canadian businesses, leading to job cuts. Additionally, automation and technological advancements are displacing workers in certain industries. The government needs to address this issue with effective policies. The rising unemployment rate has significant social and economic consequences. It leads to increased poverty, inequality, and social unrest. Moreover, it puts a strain on government resources as more people rely on unemployment benefits. Addressing unemployment is crucial for social stability. Section 5. Lack of investment and innovation hinders growth. A major factor contributing to Canada's economic woes is the lack of investment, particularly in innovation and technology. Canadian businesses have been lagging behind their global counterparts in research and development spending. This lack of investment is hindering productivity growth and making the Canadian economy less competitive. The reasons for the lack of investment are complex. Some experts point to a risk-averse business culture in Canada. Others argue that the tax system does not provide sufficient incentives for businesses to invest in innovation. Regardless of the reasons, it is clear that Canada needs to do more to encourage investment in new technologies. The consequences of this lack of investment are significant. It is leading to a decline in Canada's global competitiveness. Moreover, it is limiting the country's ability to create high-paying jobs in the industries of the future. Canada needs to act fast to bridge the investment gap. Section 6. Canada's living standards lag behind global counterparts. Once considered a leader in living standards, Canada is now falling behind its global counterparts. This decline is a wake-up call for policymakers. While Canada remains a prosperous country, the gap between the rich and the poor is widening. This trend is a cause for concern. The reasons for this decline are complex and multifaceted. However, some factors stand out. The decline in labor productivity, discussed earlier, is a major contributor. Additionally, the rising cost of living, particularly housing, is putting a strain on household budgets. Canadians are feeling the pinch. Furthermore, Canada's healthcare system, once the envy of the world, is facing challenges. Wait times for medical procedures are increasing, and access to quality care is becoming more difficult for some Canadians. Addressing these issues is crucial for improving living standards. Section 7. Government action needed to address economic challenges. The Canadian government has a crucial role to play in addressing the economic challenges facing the country. While some measures have been taken, more needs to be done. A comprehensive and coordinated approach is required. The government needs to act decisively and strategically. One of the most pressing issues is the need to boost productivity. This requires a multi-pronged approach. Investing in education and skills training is crucial. Furthermore, the government needs to create a more favorable environment for businesses to invest and innovate. This includes reducing red tape and providing tax incentives. Addressing the rising cost of living is another priority. The government needs to tackle the housing affordability crisis with innovative solutions. This includes increasing the supply of affordable housing and providing support for first-time home buyers. Addressing these challenges requires bold action. Section 8. Urgent measures required to reverse the decline. The economic challenges facing Canada are significant, but not insurmountable. With decisive action and a commitment to change, Canada can reverse the decline and build a more prosperous future. This requires a collective effort from the government, businesses, and individuals. The time for complacency is over. One of the most urgent measures required is to address the productivity crisis. This requires a focus on innovation, technology, and skills development. The government needs to create a more competitive business environment and encourage investment in research and development. Productivity is the key to prosperity. Furthermore, Canada needs to adapt to the changing global economy. This means embracing new technologies, such as artificial intelligence and automation. It also means diversifying the economy and reducing reliance on traditional industries. Adaptability is crucial for success. Section 9. Building a sustainable and prosperous future for Canada. The challenges facing Canada are real, but the country has overcome adversity in the past. By working together, Canadians can build a more sustainable and prosperous future for all. This requires a long-term vision, a commitment to innovation, and a willingness to embrace change. The future is in our hands. Investing in education and skills training is crucial for creating a more competitive workforce. Furthermore, promoting entrepreneurship and innovation will create new opportunities for growth. By fostering a culture of creativity and risk-taking, Canada can become a global leader in the industries of the future. Finally, it is essential to address the social and environmental challenges facing the country. This includes tackling climate change, reducing inequality, and promoting social inclusion. By building a more just and sustainable society, Canada can ensure a brighter future for generations to come.